Okay, sharing a Friday cleaning project that I've been working on. This is something that I've been wanting to do for the past couple years, and I'm just finally getting around to doing it. And maybe some of you can relate to this problem of having too many like faith related pamphlets, pieces of paper, uh, prayer cards, just you name it. I've had this giant drawer that I've been putting things in for years and years and years. I tried to organize it once by putting things into like this plastic sleeve, and it just didn't work. Yet I have all of these resources and prayer aids, and I just have no way of using them because they're just stuffed into this giant drawer. So today I decided to tackle this project, and I wanted to share with you the end result in case this is something that you are interested in doing. If you are a kind of crazy organizing person like me, I find joy in these kinds of things, which I know is rare, but just wanted to share this project that I'm pretty excited about, and I think it will hopefully be useful in the future. So here it is. Okay, this is the before picture of all the stuff. All right, so here is what I did. I took this binder, I emptied out this whole drawer, and all these notebooks were in there, journals from long time ago. These are kind of my prayer journals. So those were just piled in there, not accessible. So what I did is I took every piece of paper out, I sorted through it and put them into piles that somehow connected. So for example, this is the first binder that I came up with. Yes, it all fit into 2 binders. So I came up with these categories for my first binder. So the first one was things that had to do with catechesis. So I did this. This is all about the Nicene Creed, and it breaks apart everything that we believe in our Catholic faith. So that's one thing. I have other things I'll add there later. The second category is kind of living a life of faith and purpose, finding our mission. So there's personal reflections, there's homilies, there's lecture notes from retreats that I've been on, encyclicals, all those fun things. The third category is on discernment. So this is John Paul II's encyclical on the meaning of vocation. Just things about lay life, things about religious life, discernment of spirits. St. Ignatius, no, sorry, not St. Ignatius. St. Francis de Sales gets his whole own category. So discernment, evangelization, that just kind of speaks for itself. But things that I've compiled over the years in leading small groups, different things that I could use with, oops, that's a different category. Anyway, so things about how to lead, as a leader in an Alpha course, all that kind of stuff. Pastoral care. And then the next category is about doubt and questioning. So just different articles, common questions that people have and common doubts that people have about their faith, and kind of how to respond to them. And then 7, prominent Christian thinkers who wrestled with doubt, really great article. And then the next category is all about youth ministry. So there's some things that can help with leading youth. And then I have a liturgical calendar section. So these are just things that I found that pertain to a specific season. So an Advent reflection book, kind of a Lenten handbook, Easter prayers. And then that's it for this first binder. So now I at least have this resource that I'm going to keep right here on this lovely shelf. And while I'm here, these are all of my songs that I've compiled over the years. Either just sheet music that I've used in choir or music that I can one day play on the guitar. So, all right, and here's the second binder. I know if you're still watching this, then good for you. But so this pocket here, these are, again, all these random pamphlets of things that I just want readily accessible. So this is a novena, surrender novena to the Sacred Heart that I want to do sometime in the near future. And so I'm just putting it here. This prayer, My Mission in Life by St. John Henry Newman, is incredible. I'm just going to zoom in here and stop for a second so you can see it. But it's one of my favorite prayers to pray, and it's just a beautiful one in any season in life. So that's one I want to keep here. And this is really good examination of conscience. I used this when I was doing youth ministry, but it's good for adults too. Okay, so this is a little bit more of a hot mess. This is where I'm talking about all of these pamphlets and prayer cards and things that I just didn't know how to organize. So I found these dividers, which I love these dividers because they are not just dividers, but they are a folder and a pocket. So I created a prayer pocket, which holds all of the prayers and things, little pamphlets. And then I have in here just some different, this is how to pray the rosary pamphlet. This is a how to read the Bible in a year, the Bible and the Catechism, which I did I started it during Lent one year, so it's just the kind of the progression of that. And then there's just different readings, different Lectio Divina passages. So, things that I could use during a small group. I could just come here and grab, different things that I might use. Okay, next category. This is all about holy hours. So, going to a holy hour, I often will pick up the little pamphlet and I'll, read through it and use it and then bring it home. So this is a place to store them in case I want to kind of create my own holy hour sometime. Okay, this next category was again kind of random stuff I didn't know what to do with. I often write little notes and pieces of paper, things random places, and then don't know how to store them. So these are kind of like, I put this category as growth. So, at different times I kind of write like, what is God doing in my life right now? What are some of my goals? What's kind of my prayer look like right now? And so I just write it on here. And then other things in here are like spiritual direction, exercises I've done. I did kind of a timeline of my life, that kind of stuff. Okay, the last category, I think, is retreats. So as someone that goes on a lot of retreats, and then I also help to plan retreats, here and there, it's always helpful just to have like an example of a schedule and just different types of talks and ideas so that when you are going to plan a retreat or whatever, you kind of have some ideas. So I just saved some different layouts for retreats that I've been on and that kind of thing. And then the very last, I forgot, there's one more thing. I just have a section for keepsakes and memories. So, friends that sent me things, pictures, that are special to me, like when I was teaching confirmation, pictures to remember just that part of my life. So kind of a faith-related place to keep memories. So, and then these are just extra like pamphlets that I've picked up over the years. So yeah, that's just a little peek into my crazy organizing project for the day. It was very satisfying, and now I will just show you that I have this kind of nice organized I took this out and used it somewhere else, but so now all these things can fit and they're accessible. I love going back and reading my prayer journals. It's just a great way to kind of reflect on what God has been doing in your life and just see growth that maybe you forgot happened. So that is all. Thanks for watching.